Don't throw away those old nonstick pans just yet. You'll be surprised how easily they can look and function like new after today's video. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ruby Home channel. As you know, after years of cooking, it's normal for our favorite pans to lose their shine, start to stick, or look a little worn. But here's the good news. You don't need to buy new pans. With a few simple kitchen tips, you can restore the smooth, non-stick surface and keep your pans working for years. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll see how easy it is to make your old pans look brand new again. Tip 1. Restoring an old pan. Often, after a period of use, your pans may start to stick or have food residue clinging to the bottom, even though they aren't actually damaged. The sticky residue you see is usually buildup of grease and sauces that have solidified over time, and regular washing can't remove it. But my mom once taught me a simple, surprisingly effective trick. Try cleaning it with vinegar and salt. First, I chose one of my old non-stick pans that frequently had food sticking to it. I remember this pan had been used for about 6 months, and it constantly caused problems when frying. Here's how I fixed it. Place the pan on the stove, fill it with water to cover the bottom, and add about 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Turn on the stove and let it boil for about 5 minutes. The vinegar helps dissolve grease residue, deodorize, and clean the oxidation buildup on the surface. I'm really curious. Where are you watching from? I love hearing about different places and how people around the world cook at home. Leave a comment below and tell me more about your country. When the water boils, drain it. Rinse the pan. And dry it with a soft towel. Next is the most important part. Deep cleaning with salt. Add a tablespoon of coarse salt to the dry pan. Turn the heat to medium and stir for about 3 to 5 minutes. When the salt starts to turn a light yellow, that's a sign it's drawing out excess grease, burnt oil, and moisture trapped in the nonstick coating. The crackling sound of the salt moving around the pan is very pleasant. It feels like the pan is shedding all the buildup from years. After that, turn off the heat, let the pan cool, discard the salt. Rinse quickly with clean water. And dry completely. The final step is to create a natural non-stick coating. Spray or apply a thin layer of cooking oil to the pan's surface, then use a paper towel to spread it evenly. Turn the stove on low heat and let it heat for 2 to 3 minutes. As the oil heats up, it forms a thin protective film, making the surface shiny, preventing oxidation, and strengthening the existing non-stick coating. And that's it. Now you have a clean, smooth pan without scrubbing or using harsh detergents. To see if it really works, I like to try it right away. Heat the pan, add some oil, and crack an egg in. After a short while, the egg glides easily over the surface, not a bit sticky. Now, whenever I notice my pan starting to stick, I just spend a few minutes doing this process, and it magically restores the smooth surface. It's quick, simple, and saves me money. And honestly, it has made me enjoy cooking more than ever. Tip 2. Restoring the non-stick coating with milk. If you have new pans or pans that have been used for a while and are starting to show signs of wear and tear, perhaps a few burn marks due to cooking or uneven discoloration, Don't worry. You can completely restore the non-stick surface with a simple household ingredient: fresh milk. First, pour about half a cup of milk into the pan, just enough to cover the entire surface. Turn the stove to medium heat and let the milk simmer gently. Watch carefully. The milk heats up very quickly and may overflow when it starts to bubble. As the pan heats up, something interesting happens. The casein protein in the milk begins to change with the temperature. It adheres to the surface and forms a thin, invisible film, filling in small scratches and smoothing the surface. It's like you're giving the pan a new skin made from natural protein. When you see the milk foam rising and almost overflowing, turn off the heat immediately. Let the milk in the pan cool down, then pour it out. You'll see a thin white film remaining at the bottom of the pan. That's the new protective layer. Rinse thoroughly with warm water and dry the pan well. Gently wipe the inside of the pan with a soft cloth or paper towel, removing any remaining residue. To maintain the effect, add a few drops of cooking oil to the surface, spread evenly with a paper towel, and heat the pan over low heat for another 1 to 2 minutes. This step helps seal the protein layer and restore the shiny, smooth surface. Now for my favorite part, the experiment. I cracked an egg into the pan, and it cooked perfectly. The egg slid easily, with almost no oil needed. The surface looked shiny again, and cleaning up afterward was as simple as wiping. This milk-based method is most effective for pans with worn or weakened non-stick coatings, those pans you're not ready to throw away, but want to use for a little longer. It's a gentle, natural way to restore the non-stick coating without harsh chemicals or special tools. Since learning this trick, I've saved a couple of pans I thought were beyond repair. And honestly, seeing an old pan revived is as satisfying as bringing one of your favorites back into top shape. And that's it. With just a few simple ingredients like vinegar, salt, milk, and cooking oil, you can make any old or new pan look brand new. No expensive detergents needed, no replacements needed, just a little care and the right method. These small steps will not only make your pan last longer, but also make cooking easier, cleaner, and more enjoyable every day. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know which method you'll try first. Please like to support the channel, share this video with your cooking-loving friends, and subscribe so you don't miss more easy, practical kitchen hacks coming soon. See you in the next video.